Hello, my name is Josephine Darcy Hopkins, and I'm the director of the short film Cloud. Cloud is the story of Eugenie, a young teenage girl who's alone in high school, and one day she meets this other girl called Capucine, whose mother is ill, and the three of them decide to leave their town because there's a huge cloud of ashes blowing across the country, which is supposed to not be dangerous, but the girls are scared and decide to leave anyway. The idea was originally based on some high school memories of mine because when I was 15 I lost my father and I was quite alone at school and didn't have many friends, and then one day I met this girl who was a year older than me, and I was absolutely fascinated by her because she was so charismatic, so strong, and when she'd tell a story it felt like the first time you heard it, even if she'd told it already 100 times. That's the kind of charismatic person she was. And one day I found out her mum was ill, and so it kind of created a very strong connection between us, and so I wanted to tell a story based on that memory. So the main characters in the film are Eugenie, Capucine, and her mother. So how did I choose my actors? I chose my actors, the three of them, very different in very different ways. For the main character, Eugenie, we went through a whole casting process. And so the first time I met her, I was so impressed because she has this really angelic face. I find her so stunning. And at the same time, she's so sensitive, and she was really impressive during the casting for the scenes she played. I mean, she was really on spot. And for Capucine, Solène Rigaud, it has played in more films than Cyprienne, and so I'd already heard about her a lot, and so I just asked to meet her, and we had a coffee, and then I just said, well, I want you to play the part, and she said, okay. And for Catherine Salé, who plays the mum, I was really quite a big fan of Catherine Salé, because she played in films in Belgium, which I really like. And so same, she accepted, and I was very happy about that. And the three actors, I mean, on set, they were really incredible and really sweet, because the hardest part of shooting this film was the lack of time. And so we ended up shooting like 16 hours per day. And thank God I had my amazing crew and these amazing actors who, never really complained and just carried on and did what was best for the film, even though the conditions are really, really tough. The best part of the shoot, I think, was on the before last day. We were all completely exhausted already. And we were shooting the end of the film in the mountains, and when we arrived on the set, we had never been on that set before because we hadn't been able to go and see the set, because it was a kind of last minute thing, which thank God we found just in time. And so we arrived there and the wind was blowing so hard, and we got out of the cars and everyone just went wild, and everyone was just suddenly so happy because it was so stunning, and with the wind and stuff, everyone just suddenly felt so alive, and I think that was the best moment of the shoot. So I don't think there's any specific audience for this film. I think anyone can see it. And the more people see it, the happier I'll be, because that's why we make films, for them to be seen. So, and last question, is there a message that I want to convey with this film? Yes, it's a film about parting, about losing people we love, and basically I think the message would be that it's very hard to lose someone we love and it's impossible to accept it, but we just have to learn to live with their ghosts and take care of the people that are still around and help each other out, basically. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the film, and thank you for everything. Bye bye!